Hi guys, well let's look at how do I create a Ramadan greeting card in Affinity Photo. Now this is a special card for those in the world who observe this ceremony, and Ramadan is widely known. So here's a nice card for you in Affinity Photo. Now you can do this on the iPad as I've done this one, or you can do it on the desktop. Now there's a lot of information here on standard card sizes, and you can adjust this to suit what card you want. But I'm doing it on probably the nearest would be an A6 card, 4.5 inches or 4.25 by 6.25 cardstock, including the bleed. So it's a 4x6 with no bleed. Now I won't go into any further detail on there because that's just for your information. The files that I use in here, the images, they'll be on my download site, robertchalmers.uk, in the Affinity download section, and there'll be a little archive of the image files that I use. They'll be in that file, so you can download them for free. So let's start by setting up a custom preset, and you can see there it's just a photo, 4x6, it's in inches, the colour type is CMYK because you're going to print this, although if you're using a home printer or something like that, just leave it RGB if you like. Now you can see it's in portrait mode because it's been set to 4.25 by 6.25. Now it's not the 4x6 that comes up by default, it's got 0.25 of an inch added either side. That's to account for the bleed. So set the document unit to inches, set the page width to 4.25, set the page height to 6.25, and the orientation portrait and colour CMYK. Make it into a custom preset and call it Ramadan 4.25 by 6.25 card and click OK if you're going to do that. But hang on a moment, because what I'm going to do is not make a single card like this, like you have a master to start off with, but here's something to remember. This will be a printed card and it's the front of the card. If you're printing a 2-up card, you don't need the inside bleed. So in this case, and this is the one I'm actually going to do, let's look at a 2-page card with bleed. You can do the single card if you like, and it's a 4x6 card. It will end up that you can slip into an envelope and write something on the other side. But if you want a folded card, the standard card, let's proceed to the next one. Select File, New, and in My Presets, select the photo preset 4R again. It's our starting point, but don't be fooled, it's not exactly what we want. We need to add 0.25 to the size to give a 0.125 bleed all around for the print requirements. And it's a 2-page spread, so we need to make it larger. Make sure the document unit is in inches and set the page width to 8.25. Set the page height to 6.25 and the orientation this time, landscape. Colour CMYK. Save this as a preset. Ramadan 8.25 by 6.25 2-page card. Click OK, and it's there for whenever you want it then as a preset. Now, add the extra page. Here we see the extra width added on. Again, notice that there are no bleed margins showing because Affinity Photo doesn't show bleed margins. Right here I want to add the bleed by adding guides. Not margins, because we may need those later, perhaps. Set the guides at 0.125 inches in from each edge and one guide at the centre or fold line of the card. With this as a fold card, the front of the card is on the right hand side. So we're going to be putting all of our graphics on the right hand side. Now the bleed borders. So let's create a temporary bleed outline for times when the guides aren't visible. We can turn them off when we no longer need them, but when you're going to print. As you can see, the bleed isn't needed at the fold. Remember, anything outside the bleed is trimmed off, so don't put important information there. And now you can see I've got two layers there, the right and the left hand side, and they're simply boxes with the bleed lines drawn in them to sit on there so you know where they are. Now, let's begin adding material. Place a fill across the entire card, going right up to the edge of the card. You can see the guidelines, the bleed, through the fill colour. And the fill colour is CMYK colours 98, 78, 5 and 0. And you can see them in the right hand side there. Now the bleed layers. If you move the bleed layers above the fill layer, you will see them clearly. You may decide you don't need them in this case. However, for now, keep them there in a group and name the group. Bleed lines, easy. Sits above the fill. Makes them easy to see. Now the background image. The first one, place the image from the collection that you've downloaded called background image and carefully align it. It should fit neatly in your page, all being well. Next, add the lights image from the collection and set the opacity to 58%. It should be the file called background lights, and that's those off-colour circles you can see there. Next, place background ornament 1, and up the top left-hand corner there of the image, you can see the background image. Next, place background ornament 2 from the collection. Next, place background ornament 3 from the collection. You can see those ornaments, top left, top right, bottom right, and ornament 4 from the collection, bottom left. A very faint lacy image. So you've got background image, which is the, I guess the doors to a mosque. The lights, those round shapes. Then you've got ornament 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next, we place the background image of the mosque from the collection. And you can see the mosque in the background there, and it's simply called mosque. Next and last, for the background, place background lights 2 and 3. Your main background now looks similar to this, and the lights are those orange splodges, if you like, some brighter ones and some small ones. Next, place the moon image from the archive and set its mode to add, and that turns it into a silver moon, if you like. Very nice. And there's kind of an indication of a reflection across the bottom part of the image. Next, place the Elements Lamp 1 image from the archive, and you can see the lamp on the right hand side. Place the Elements Lamp 2 image from the archive. There's the lamp on the left hand side. So you've got the background is all put in a group and called background. Then you've got moon, lamp 1 and lamp 2. Next, place the Elements Lamps 3 and 4 images from the archive. They're the two smaller lamps that are hanging kind of towards the back a little bit. And that's the last of the elements. Group the elements and name the group Elements. Fairly straightforward. Two distinct groups, Elements and Background. Now, we're almost done for this. Can you believe it? The text, and it's the last thing to add text to the front of the card. In this case, I've converted the text in the Lorem Ipsum Dolor section. I've converted that to curves, but you can remove that text box or maybe not remove it, just unhighlight it, unselect it. The font I use is Aloe, A-L-O-E. It's a widely available font, but I've converted it to curves. So if you were to simply send it to a printer, they're not worried about the type of font because it would just be curves. Simply replace the text box with your own text box. The words Ramadan and Kareem are actually images I've placed there, and again you can replace those texts or those words. They're simply text boxes or image boxes, and you can see them on the right. Just replace them with whatever you like there, but that's where they go, at the top, so they're immediately accessible. So let's see what it looks like, and this is the 2-page PDF version. Exported as a PDF for print, and the bleed margins have been trimmed off, and it looks very nice. That's it for now, folks. Add your own images and text as you wish. But that's how you do it. When you print that out on a nice piece of card, you can fold it in half. I would suggest, of course, that you don't even need to do the blue background if you use blue cardstock. But that's up to you. Save yourself a lot of blue ink. But it does help with the background, of course. You can't just have a white background. You won't see some of the items. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the thumbs up for a like and the bell to be reminded when new videos appear. I really appreciate it.